You notice I'm standing on 62, but watch when I walk over here, it's 63. So this mud all has to come out. It'll mess up the pathfinding. It has to be solid blocks. Where are all these dudes coming from? Dude. So the bonus of digging down like I have is majority of it's going to be stone. And like you got to have make a light source. I think maybe it might function without a light source. I don't really know. I don't think Silent Whisper explained that, but you can't just use sea lanterns or I don't know if you can use frog lights, but it has to be actually considered a full block. So on his video, it shows using pumpkins, putting a torch in it. So I really should have already planted pumpkins out here. I didn't plan this very well. But if you would have planted pumpkins and planned better, you could be harvesting pumpkins or growing pumpkins here at the same time. And I'll plant some off camera probably. I really could use a beacon. I'm going to have to buy 3 or 4 of these shovels. Mending on a sword sometimes. It's almost like, what the heck? It was a creeper. I should just be using an iron sword for this. I need levels. It's taking my levels from me. Just to mend the sword. And when I started here, my sword was full durability. That kelp farm, with me not really being near that village that much, I haven't really been able to get a decent amount of XP out of it. But I was thinking about it, but it'll mess up my days played if just sitting there by that iron farm and that kelp farm and leaving it running for 5, 6, 7 hours. But that I add a whole ton of days to this. And I probably spent about, 3 or 4 or 5 days maybe off camera. I'm actually going to probably hit pause on it now and come back when I have this ready. It's fitting to go dark. Yeah, I'm going to stop recording. I'll come back. I'm going to wait until I get it all dug out. No, just some work off camera. Um, Also, I went back to my iron farm, got some more shovels. Ran out of durability on one. I didn't break it or anything, but I'll just put it away in my chest. And I might put enchantments on it later. So not to waste it. Oh, I want that stone. I also uh, I'll put down the pumpkin seeds I had. That's why I kind of gathered the pumpkins in the first couple of videos. Not necessarily just for this farm, but just like anything else, you'd gather it's a resource that you might need later, or whatever, like a pumpkin farm. Or I don't think I bothered collecting watermelon that I didn't eat because I was so close to uh, a jungle biome at spawn. I know the silk touch don't have efficiency on it, but I need stone. Where all that mud is has to go. Mud missing a pixel, it screws up this pathfinding of the fish. So it's got to go. A solid block has to be put in its place. I'm just going to use stone. I'm not going to make it pretty again. Maybe another time, another day. I'm going to have to go hunting for iron or coal again. When I put this trading hall in here, the fishermen, I believe it's coal that they need to get them past their first trade. Some of them are string, some of them are coal. I know the iron farm string. It's kind of slow. Over time, you get quite a bit, but I wouldn't have enough string for quite a while to upgrade a bunch of trades that are string. So I'll probably roll trades just like I do um, librarians to avoid the string trade. Unless I find something like a mine shaft. I really should go explore that Badlands because sometimes the mine shafts are accessible without going underground. So I'll go and check this math. Make sure it's 40 by 40. That means I have to go 18 from each edge to find center. Sometimes you come into a mangrove and you'll find a location where there's hardly any digging. It's mostly just removing trees. But this one was like, I don't know, there's water over there. I think there's some over there. There was a spot that might have been far enough from water. I really should have went this way further. I think I would have had room, but I still would have had to dig a lot out, just like I'm doing now. So what you're trying to accomplish here is basically uh, just a pond. And when you look at it from above, it should look like dice. Like if you roll the dice and you hit 5, that's what the trident killers will be set at, like looking like a number 5 on a dice. Like 1 in the middle and and then some in the corners, 4 in the corners. You don't go all the way to the corner. You come in somewhere around here. And I'll mark that out later. You set a grid with the pumpkins. The pumpkins are light source, and I'm not sure what they're needed for. But you can't use something like sea lanterns because it's uh, not a solid block. But I think I already said that in a recording from 2 hours ago, maybe. Yeah, this has been a lot of work. It's been a lot of recording, a lot of off camera. And hopefully I catch some of this redundancy and editing. I haven't figured out how to move the voice yet. And I don't know how to get my audio different than the Minecraft sound. So it's like, seems like it plays in the same spot, unless it's a voiceover. And this is not a voiceover. This is playing while I'm doing it. I sure would like to know how to get the voice out of it though, because when I fast forward through a bunch of like to speed things up, and a lot of it's just mumble jumble. You know, me rambling like I kind of am right now. It's like it sounds like that. I want to be able to remove that. I haven't figured that out yet. You know, I'm 55 years old. You know, I might have met my maximum limit of what I can do as far as change. This has been a pretty big thing for me. Like, you know, a long time ago, I guess I would have considered a little bit tech savvy, but there's so much more intricate in this stuff now, and computer stuff, and you know, all this stuff wasn't even a thing when I was young, like the editing and all this other. At least not to everybody. That was like some Hollywood stuff. Uh-oh. Seeing a water block, that is not good. So I got water caves underneath me, and that's not good. See, they'll be drawn to this. And on how big it is, yep, see, look, they'll be all clustering around this and not going to the trident killers. I hope it ain't that big. I might have to do, what is it, aqua infinity and respiration or whatever. What's the difference between the two? I don't remember. Let's get rid of this gravel. Yeah, because if I put redstone circuitry or anything under here, break a block, I'm going to get flooded. So I don't want gravity blocks in my way. What's here? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm going to have to be found. I hope I don't have to go get sponges. Daisy, you gonna lay down or not? Good girl. Good girl. Get rid of that nether rack. Might have to light that up over there. Yeah, that's gotta go too. Alright, it's only one block. Seeing videos where people were using them in boats or something, sulfur cubes, to load furnaces quick and equally or something. Like, man, everybody uses everything they can to exploit everything in this game. I mean, it ain't really exploit, it's using a working, functioning aspect of the game to your benefit. Yeah, that's what it is. You know, just like trading halls and iron farms. You really need them pumpkins to start popping up. I'm a little too tired to talk. So I might end up doing some of this work off camera. I'm just a little tired. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with this. I hope it ain't some massive. It is. It isn't terrible. I really could use sponges. Which is another way to get the sponges. Even if it's like just one, like maybe in a trial chamber, throw you out a sponge or two. Why did I go through the nether? Where? I want to go to sleep in the nether. Oh. So anyway, like, if this is 40 by 40, so we got 37. I need to go to 77, right? See how that water's got to go too, right? So 25. What's that math? Or 85? Is that right? 85, 95, 105. Yeah, that's 20. That's 40, right? If I remember, was it one block off, like here? Started here? Or did it start here? So pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. This has to go too. Is that 2? No. So it's every other block. A pumpkin's a full block, so it's a light source and it won't mess up the fish spawn. I'm not sure that you can use frog lights or anything like that. I know you can't be sea lanterns. Let's see if this goes equal. It don't. Something's wrong. Here, let's put, that's 40, right? All right. So my math is a mathin'. It's one block too big. So let's go this way. What's wrong with my math? Stay in school, everybody. All right. So I got enough mud on me to do what I want to do. So all right. That math's out. So yeah, this is right. So it goes in 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got it wonky. Right. So right here we'll go a trident killer. So I'll do it again. Let's see. Bam. Bam. Why is this one gap? Yeah. I'm being tired. I guess this video never gets out. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's a trident killer. Right? So with that diagonal and that diagonal dissect will be another. This is the basic layout. All the open squares will be filled in with pumpkins for light sources. Where that's marked out with the 4 square in the middle. There. And then one underneath me will be trident killers. So I'll just block those off with a dirt block or something different. Fill this whole thing full. of water and then knock those blocks out. But what I'll do is, here'd be the trident killer, right? I'm going to knock a block out here, dig under, and then dig pathways with tunnels that all verge together on a piece of soul sand. Takes it up to an item sorter. I just gotta let pumpkins grow. Might go collect the rest of them I've seen laying around that I didn't finish up picking up. I remember we're both still poor. Yeah, but you basically just go bam, bam, fill all these in. You probably start this up early. You just mark this off with a different block. When you get the pumpkins, come and take it off and put the pumpkin. But what you won't want to do is, like, you're going to have redstone going underneath to bring it back to a lever. Because all 5 of these trident killers need a redstone signal going to each one of them. You turn it on, power on the switch, just shut the trident killers off. I'm really tired. Call it tonight. This is going to be a 2-part video. This is probably in the 2nd or 3rd or 4th part. Good night.